Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to X4 Foundations in the Hyperion ship, which this is not. This is a Nova, and it is a suspicious Nova because we have been asked by Darl Buster to contact one of his contacts, and his contact has led us to this ship. So we are assuming that this ship is, like, safe to talk to? I don't know. Bored? I don't know. We'll just have to see what cooks. Right. But I happen to know from previous encounters that this is not really the safest of ships to do anything with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and comms it. I can't comms it. Okay. So in that case, we're going to get out and get closer to it, aren't we? That's the only way. Luckily, I have teleportation, so when I get close to that ship and it blows up in my face, I will be alright, because... Enter. We are going into space. Okay, here we go. And let's get over there. I don't know why I'm doing this, I just feel like I'm supposed to. Darl Buster's informant, approach, it says. But I can't do that in the big ship, because, again... it won't let me. Come on. Okay, we're going to hear beeping, I think. I think this is how this goes. I wonder if we could go into scan mode. Yes, let's go into scan mode. Can I take this ship before it...
Hey there, Gride. Why do you always choose such creepy places to meet?
She's totally going to...
Let me answer your question with another question, my dear. How far would you be willing to be sure that your allies were up to scratch?
Oh, 37 seconds? That's ages.
She started a self-destruct sequence. You'll have to abort the sequence manually, or get out of there quickly.
I got out of there quickly. Huh? Very quickly. Now I wonder if you could have done that. If you could have actually have saved the ship. That is a good question.
Nova. Sentinel.
Nova. It says it's a wreck. What? Why is it a wreck already? It hasn't been blown up yet, has it? I mean, yes is the answer because it's all over the place, but you know.
The self-destruct sequence was just a diversion. Hostile drones approaching fast.
Okay, hostile
Since we're
drones.
having such a nice, confidential chat, how much would you be willing to sacrifice in order to defeat your worst enemies and understand your true purpose?
Right. Shoot the ships. Drones.
Junk. Stop playing games, Gride.
Yeah, we will destroy those
If you
drones.
had riches, power, respect.
What drones even look
what?
like? Because... oh, look. I don't think I've ever looked at those drones, you know. No, I might have. These are defense drones. Yeah, this is a defense drone. I do like the paint job on it. That's cool. It's just like an engine with a gun at the front, isn't it? Yes, it is literally just an engine with a couple of things for direction, I'm guessing, and yeah, a gun at the front. That is the entirety of this ship. It's if you had just a cockpit at the front, this would make a good little ship, but I don't think that they've got any that do that. So yeah, let's get back to shooting stuff, shall we?
Would it take for you to give them all up?
Die, drone, die.
Watch
Maybe.
out. There are more of them.
Are there now?
How
It's all right.
curious.
It's all right.
It appears these drones have been tinkered with.
Tinkered drones.
Someone really likes their explosives.
Oh, hello.
Keep your distance. Oh, come on. That's enough. My friend here doesn't deserve this kind of treatment.
Yeah. I don't.
Well, at least your friend seems reasonably competent.
Yeah, his friend has a large
Competent
ship.
enough to run a small errand for me.
Oh, yeah.
I seem to remember you came here to ask questions about the Paranid. I'll answer two questions of yours. We'll call it an advanced payment. Choose your questions wisely.
Alright. Let's see. What questions? Just tell me what to do. That's a good question. Okay, what's your story? No. Why the ambush? What drives the Paranid? What will this war achieve? There.
To an outsider, it might seem as though this war has just been going back and forth with no prospect of a resolution. That's not an entirely inaccurate assessment, but it's not the whole picture.
Ooh.
It's no accident that the military supplies for this conflict have become one of the safest investments at the end of this gate network. You see, the two factions aren't really fighting over territory or resources. In the minds of their leaders, elimination of their opponents would actually be a tragic outcome. That's because
Really?
they're fighting for the hearts and minds of their people.
Okay.
If one Pontifex backs down, even just a little, he'd be sacrificing his legitimacy. I imagine they must be quite desperate for an outside solution by now.
Maybe. Right. What drives the Paranid?
That's a rather curious question coming from you. You must have spent far too long away from your kin.
Yes, I am a
Someone
Paranid.
looking at it from the outside could easily come to the conclusion that civil war is a natural state for the Paranid society. It almost seems like some sort of expression of their psyche, always questioning and challenging one another's beliefs. Nothing could be further from the truth, however.
Right.
What they so desperately want to resolve is what to them is an almost tangible geometric impossibility. Namely, there being two pontifices. The situation is utterly strange, tearing at their stoic demeanor and ruining their perception of their own culture. It's an aberration in history that needs to be erased at all costs.
Oh, yeah.
All this interrogation is making me dreadfully tired. I'll get your answers eventually, don't you worry. Now, about that little errand I mentioned.
Got it.
You should receive your instructions right about now.
Great, thank you. Can I look at their ship? I'm wondering what type of ship it is. It looks like... I know it's a behemoth, but what type of... Is that an E? I think that's an E, isn't it? That's a behemoth E? Behemoth E, yes. It's pretty good. I like the behemoth. It was one of my first favourite capital ships. Before I got the Hyperion, which is now my favourite capital ship. I haven't really done a lot with the capital ships over time, basically. Obviously, I've been thinking about the Rattlesnake and whether that would be a good capital ship for me. Because, I mean, the shielding on the Rattlesnake can be about the same as the Hyperion. Because you only get, like, one shield on the Hyperion. I do like my shields. Right, okay, let us go and follow this mission, which is to Nobilius Fortune 4. I'm guessing that's just a bit of the way, isn't it? So let's go!
Autopilot.
Go,
Engaged.
autopilot! Please do the autopilot thing and lead us to where we're supposed to be. Just hopefully somewhere nice. Somewhere pretty. Yeah. Right. Off we fly. In a bit. That's interesting. The jet thing that we saw before, the bit that was like a cone, has disappeared. I would have thought that would have stayed in place, whereas it has not. Wow, this is a big sector. There's not much light on the ship at this point either. Only on the bottom. Weird. Looks quite good. Looks like a sword this way. I hadn't looked at it like that before. A very, very fat sword. If swords were incredibly fat... Sword, I tell you. Has it got the jet thing yet? Oh yeah, it has now. Oh, maybe it did before and I just wasn't at the right angle. That's also possible. Huh. Fat sword. Now you've seen it, you'll never be able to not see it. Double fat sword, in fact, because there's like two things, isn't there? Twicely fat, as swords go. Okay, so where's this thing then? Let's have a look. Is it in this next place? Or is it somewhere else? It's somewhere else! Where's somewhere else?
Entering.
Oh, no, not that
Fortune
far. That's alright.
6.
That's fine. This is easy. I don't have a problem with this. Straight through Paranid, the God Realms. Oh, wow, they are gathering next to that gate.
Entering system.
Quite thoroughly.
Highest mists.
Oh, look! A quick HOP ship just ran straight through the blockade. That's a problem with the gates in this. The blockades aren't much good for something if you've got a highway going through it, because you'd be well past the blockade before anything gets a chance to shoot at you. So, you know. I suppose lasers would shoot at you, so lasers are great for stopping ships in their tracks. Like, my lasers are good for stopping ships in their tracks. That's why I was using the Hyperion quite nicely at the gate in split space to take out Xenon ships. Because as soon as they came through, my lasers were like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be here," and that made it so much easier.
You may be wondering why you're running errands for a maniac on the off chance that they might tell you something useful.
Yes.
The first item on this list is finding an old stash of explosives.
Okay. Over here, is it?
Empty space.
Is it full of explosives? Well, I suppose it's got to be full of explosives because we're after explosives. So yes, but what I mean is it going to explode in our face? Which is the most important thing, because we don't really want them to explode in our face, especially if I'm using my spacesuit, which is what I generally do because it's easier to shoot things. Come on, autopilot, head in the right direction first, please. The right direction, I tell you.
Autopilot.
Stuff you,
Disengage.
autopilot. Right. It does do the general area quite well, but when you get a bit closer, sometimes it likes to drive all over the place for no good reason. Right, let's try the scanners. Yes! Scanning. Oh, heck, there's loads of them. Okay,
Unknown object.
let's go towards the unknown object over here. This of the unknown object. Ooh, blue sun. I could do with doing the other missions as well. The pirate missions, we've not finished. No, we did the ones for the Curs, but we didn't do the other ones for the Riptide Rakers? I want to call them the Riptide Rakers. I don't know if that's their name, but I'm calling them the Riptide Rakers because I can't be bothered to check. Ha! Right. There's 4 locks on this one. Is it covered in bombs? I bet it is. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Okay. Let's save. That's F5. I've never done this before. There. Well, that feels reckless. I don't know what type of save that is at all. It could be a normal save. It could be an auto save. I don't know. It's just saving. It could be saving over anything. Ah, heck, I really shouldn't have done that. Okay, next time I'm not going to do the F5 thing because I don't understand it. Let's do the getting up bit.
Let me get this straight.
What are you getting straight?
The stash of explosives
Yes.
is hidden inside containers that are explosive.
Yes.
Why am I not surprised?
No, not surprised either. But luckily we can repair them if we need to. That's how this goes. Hello, lockbox. Right. Oh, well, we're a bit far away. Oh, this is dangerous. Wow. Okay. Go closer. Okay, if we get it just like here, we should be alright, right? Yay! Alive! Ah. Brilliant. Still alive. And that's one. Good. In my experience, it's best to get
detonation timer. Put some distance between you and the device.
into the ship.
That was close.
Good grief. Did they just try to blow me up
Brian's
again?
not gonna be happy when she hears about this. Let me check the radar. Maybe we can find a replacement.
But that wasn't fair at all.
Container.
There. That looks promising.
Where? What? What's he doing? Why? What about the... Hang on. Okay. Wasn't there 4? I mean, I'm sure there was 4 of these things. Ooh, it's not in the right place. We had 4 lockboxes and they've all disappeared. Okay, fine, let's go over there where he told us to.
Empty space.
Empty space! Let's go over there.
Apotheosis.
I want to look at the apotheosis again. I have looked at it many times, but you know, it's cool. It is. It looks good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fancy it looks. That's what it looks. It looks fancy. Right, let's get back to our ship. Where is it going? Is it actually in autopilot, or is it... No, it's not in autopilot. Of course not. Don't drive near the apotheosis. Stop it. Autopilot. Bad autopilot. Boo. Honestly. You give it one task, tell it to go there, it doesn't go in a straight line. No. Why do that? No, let's go via the apotheosis. Just because I was looking at it, probably. I wonder if it is just because I was... Nah, it can't be. No, I think it was just randomly going that way for no apparent reason at all. Probably trying to avoid bits and bobs that are just flying around in space. That's most likely it. Okay, we're going to have to slow down soon, because otherwise I will overshot it by a bit. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. And are we in the right zone yet? Come on, doll. Oh, we're finding lockboxes. In that case, I need to scan. Scan. Yes. Okay, there's one over there. Brilliant.
Unknown object.
Unknown object. I think that's it. Lockbox. Is it going to be a lockbox? Who knows? There's also a little blue bip down there. I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's a anomaly. It might be an anomaly. Let's find out later. Maybe. If I can be bothered. Quite often I see one of those blue things and I'm just like, nah, it's probably nothing. Although it could be a... What's it called? Data vault. Yes. I like the data vaults because obviously the more information you can get, the better. Right. 5 kilometers. We'll be there in no time. With a bit of luck. Come on, come on, come on. What type of lockbox is it? It is just a single lockbox. I did so well on the last lockbox. I opened it without blowing it up until it blew up. But that wasn't my fault. So I'm quite happy with that. It is a success. Hello there. Excuse me. Right. And out. Yes.
Lockbox.
Good. Okay. Jet. Why is this lockbox supposed to be better than the other one? I mean, there was explosives on the other one, right? Dab. Ah! Good. Okay. Collect items. I'm going to get in my ship before I do that. Because that way, if it goes boom, it'll go boom in the ship. Which is better for some reason. Okay. Absorb. Do the thing. Brilliant.
There are no explosives here, just an EMP device. What a letdown.
Hey, EMP, I like that.
That reminds me of something.
What does it remind you
I know
of?
Greta wants us to follow her instructions to the letter. But
Yes.
while we're here, let's take a closer look at that monument that the Paranid are so secretive about.
Okay.
I've always been curious.
It will be stealthy. Nobody will notice the very large ship going up next to it at all, I'm sure. We're really, really stealthy here. Yeah. Maybe I should be using the experimental shuttle. I think it's going to get me into my spacesuit soon. I think that's the way this works. Okay, let's get closer.
Nemesis.
There's a bunch
Sentinel.
of them waiting there. Honor guards. We know they don't want us in there. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Have I got a load of illegal wares on me? I think I got rid of my illegal wares the last time I went to my HQ. I do try to get rid of them when I go in there in the HQ. What's that? I wonder how easily I would get away with scanning it. You know?
I think it would be best to approach it from straight above or below where the security looks to be weakest.
Okay. I will approach from above then. Of course. Above. Definitely. Why not? Let's go up here. We're still not going really quickly. Maybe I could use... Setter! Brilliant. I knew I got Setter for something. Okay, and... we're approaching it from above. Yes. Why would security in this space be less from above? I don't really get that. Maybe it's got loads of, like, cameras and stuff all over it. Maybe that's the thing, and he's noticed them, whereas we have not. Maybe that's how it works. Okay, we're nearly above it. Hurrah! In our stealthy ship, which is incredibly stealthy, because it's huge. It's so amazingly stealthy. Okay. Back up. If I make it smaller then by backing up the camera, then that definitely works, right? I'm gonna use the scanner. Use the scanner. Can I scan it? Nah, you can't scan it. Boo! Okay. Over here. What's this?
Empty space.
Empty space. Got it. Okay, I have approached it from above. Slow. How could they possibly miss this ship? How? It's just so obvious. Sneaky. Okay, it's recentering itself. That's what it does. I really need to turn that off. I don't mind not being centered. You can see the shadows. You can see that I've set the shadows to not be brilliant because this is bad shadows. But you know, how often do you see the shadows on these things? Not very often at all. I am going to have to get out of my ship because I am well close, but I'm still not close enough, according to that. Hello. Right, off we go into the spacesuit and over there. Maybe. Yes.
Empty
I
space.
might order my Hyperion to go. Get the heck out of here. Because we are doing sneaky stuff, and Hyperion not sneaky. Alright, Hyperion. I want you to back off. Back off. Oh, that spacesuit's me. Okay. Go over here. Go over there. Yeah, do that. Don't take me with you! No, don't take me with you! What are you doing? Run. Try and get out of it. Oh, this was a bad idea. Okay, wait. How dare you take me with you? Stop. Cease and desist. How do I get out of that order? You gonna stay still now? Yeah. Dumb ship. It totally wasn't the ship's fault. It was all my fault, that was. Yes. Most definitely. Now we're 2 kilometers away from it. Ugh. Can see it better now. Ooh, look at that. Just look at that thing. It's like a giant, suppository? I don't know. It just looks weird. It's big. Loads of pipes. Pipey suppository. Yeah. Okay, just, are we close enough yet? Do I have to go to the other side? Is it intending for me to go to the other side? I don't know. Let's skip over to the second thing and press K to go over to the EMP what's-its. Can I use an EMP what's-it on it?
If you can manage to disable their surveillance systems, we should have a chance to snoop around a bit more.
Right.
Get into your spacesuit.
Already in it.
Now, use an EMP to create a breach and then scan it.
Okay. Go, EMP! Do the EMP thing. Are you on the station yet?
Spacesuit EMP.
Brilliant. You staying there? Good. Trigger the EMP. Boom! Right, let's go closer and get that EMP reading. We need to be in, what's it mode? Go. Why is there only one? There's usually 3. Ah, heck, I hope the other 2 aren't underneath. That would be problematic. Does happen. Okay. Getting closer. And... Stop! Brilliant!
There! Something on the surface just moved.
Did it?
See if you can find the spot.
Okay. At least he's labelled it, that's nice. Go! Okay. Nearly there, nearly there. Ish. Sort of not nearly there, but nearly there. Nearly there in a totally 1 kilometre away from it kind of way. And we're losing air rapidly. Why am I hitting something? There's literally nothing between me and that. Clearly the hitbox is bigger than I expect it to be. Alright, so off we go. Go, go, go. Yes. And I wonder why it hasn't rectified my position. Usually it rectifies your position. Can I do that? Yes, good. Is it going to stay that way, or is it going to try and reposition it? Nope, it's fine. Good. Wow. Looks good from this position. Okay, what am I supposed to do, doll? Doll, tell me something. Tell me anything, doll. Anything at all would be nice. Ooh, hello.
Bozo, can you make any sense of this?
Yes. It's a place. With things.
Those shapes do seem to align with my research into Paranid cocoons.
Ah, great.
Interesting. The crystalline formation surfaces suggest some form of preservation technology.
Yep.
It would appear that these lucky fellows are being securely stored for some special occasion.
Uh-huh. Nice.
You've done research on... Never mind. Judging by the thickness of the armored security hatch, these Paranid must be rather important. There are a lot of empty berths here, though. I wonder why.
Because they've already been used up.
You are in the presence of the Rickback, honored guard of the true Pontifex and appointed priest guardian of his righteous claim.
Yep.
Paranid or not, you are hereby commanded to remove yourself from these premises, or be struck down by the wrath of the prophets. In the name of his holiness, may he be forever bathed in the light of the sacred three-dimensionality.
Uh-huh. Look, I'm nowhere near your station.
You while he's talking, right? I think you'd better comply.
I
You can always
have.
return later.
Yeah. I am nearly at the destination.
Empty space.
I just happened to send the Hyperion almost to the destination anyway.
Well then, the next item on our list is a simple delivery.
Okay, I could do that. Now let's go!
I have the ID of the ship we're supposed to find. If you want to,
Oh, yeah.
you could land on the ship in your spacesuit, but it would be easier to dock in a smaller, medium-sized ship. Either way, this should be simple enough.
What? Yeah, using a spacesuit then. I don't mind using my spacesuit. That's fine. Off we go! Now, how far away is it, is my usual question. Where is it? Oh, it's okay. It's only in Holy Vision. Right, no, it's not only in Holy Vision. It seems to be taking us into the Xenon space? Why are they taking us into Xenon space? That is a really bad idea. I don't really want to be in Xenon space. Why would you do this to me? Maybe I should be in the experimental shuttle. I do like the experimental shuttle. Hello, Paranid ship.
Sentinel.
I still haven't seen any Hyperion around the place, other than the ones that I bought and the ones that I'm in. That's the only Hyperion that I've seen.
Entering system. Holy Vision.
I mean, maybe I've not been looking properly. Wait a minute. Let's have a look at the thing and have a look and see what's in this sector. Nothing. Great. That's a lie. I can see loads of ships. Oh, hello. Here we go. Nothing is a Hyperion. No. Apart from my Hyperion. Nope. Okay. I don't know where all of the big attack vessels have gone either, because there doesn't appear to be any. No. There's a single attack vessel. Now that's weird. Why? Are they all over here? Is that where they all are? Yes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Odysseus. Nah. Yep, 4 Odysseus. Okay. Are they going over to attack this mass of ships over here? No Hyperion again. Oh, wait. Nope. Yep, no Hyperion. Just Odysseus-E. So they like their Odysseus. They don't like the Hyperion. Despite the fact that the Hyperion is brilliant. I don't know how much shielding that Odysseus has in comparison to the Hyperion. I shall have to check that. In fact, as this is just automatically going somewhere, I might as well check that now. Let's have a look. I would like to buy a ship. He lied. Let's go for a large ship. Oh, Pope! I haven't got the what's it for the thing. They won't let me have a look at any of the options. Boo! I need more rep. I do like the Odysseus E. It is pretty cool. It really is. Very sleek. And many big cannons. Well, 3 big cannons. 4 big cannons. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, when I say big cannons, I mean turrets. Yeah, turrets. Okay, let's get out of that. We're not getting any answers from that, so we won't. Okay, over here we go. But we will go into the Xenon space in the next episode because I'm all out of time. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.